But yeah, I mean, because as long as the other, like, negotiations are being made, because for us to just shill Red Bull is just a bit weird.
It is.
Like,
unless we're going to do some extreme coding.
yeah, but even still, like, I'm not going to use Red Bull while I code, so I don't want to make it look like I use Red Bull ever.
Drink it. It's up to you.
Wait, how do you access to that extend screen again?
You press Windows and P.
Window P?
Yeah. There you go, and then click and extend.
Okay.
Alright,
If we click extend, we'll
our
do
building and get
Okay.
stuff.
I opened the locker, I closed it back up.
Okay. So I went to that startups meeting today.
The what?
Startups.
Oh.
I think I sent you something about it.
Yeah, how was it?
It's a gigantic program that they're going to be going here.
It's like an incubating room.
Yes.
An incubating office space here.
No, it's a whole program. There was a VP from the university there, and like then they had like a director of the program, and just like it was a little library room. It's just like probably like 40 or 50 people there. So
and it's going to be an
what I'd like to
incubator
do.
here, or?
Well, there is an incubation program, but what I was going to say is like if we have like a group with a game that's far enough along,
Yeah,
and they want to try to do like studios as a startup, this is actually they will respond well to this. So
Yeah. Yeah, you know, he's not I'm interested.
I know you are.
I'm gonna apply actually. I'm gonna apply.
Okay. I talked to you with your team.
I talked to them. They're super nice. Told me we can apply. So we're gonna apply actually.
Okay.
I didn't make it to the.
Let me know if I can help.
Yeah, thank you, James. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Okay, thank you, James.
Hi, Jane.
Just to pass some time.
Play piano?
I do play piano.
Play something?
Of course I'm going to play something. You have any song requests?
Play Minuet in G5.
What?
Minuet in G5.
I don't know that song. I don't know that piece.
Play La Campanella.
What? I don't know that song either.
Play Clocks by Coldplay.
I don't know how that one goes.
That's really cool. Oh, it's got a vlog and everything?
It's got a foot pedal.
Foot pedal?
Can't play piano with that one.
Oh my god, this is the coolest thing I've seen.
Okay. Wow, I'm trying to overpower my...
No, I was just testing.
yeah, I know.
Able to see ourselves up here, but it should be on the stream.
Okay, perfect. Do you want to have OBS over here? Or you're good?
It's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah, 'cause yeah. park now. What? Music?
I know, but wait.
A piano?
Song.
My own. My own. My own. From double cheeseburger, me and fries, and diurnal.
Too late to back out? It's not too late.
No, yeah. Sorry.
Dang it, you gave me hope.
No one's got me.
Is it not too late to back out?
For all P, if P equals being late, P equals true.
What does that have to do with it's not even related.
We need to put the sticky down.
Do we have whiteboard markers? Do you have whiteboard markers?
Yeah, I think tables.
Awesome.
Things should we do before?
I mean, what?
4 things.
We'll have to know how many people we have.
Let's do 4.
It should be
Just
one per table, one team per table.
1, 2, 3. That's 3 tables.
There's like 6 tables, but also there might be 9 tables. It really depends on how many people there are. We want like 5 people per team.
We'll put 5 and then they just pick. And if there are leftovers, we can.
Yeah, have more than we need.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Kind of depends on how many people show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think because the last meeting might have had lower turnout than the first meeting because we told people not to come to the second meeting. So we could expect a lot of people at this one, or not. We'll see what the retention is like. We still have 15 minutes before it starts. Let's make it bet over under. Loser has okay.
Based on right now?
Huh?
Based on like...
Under than the previous meeting?
Yeah.
So how many people is that? Everyone comes in at the last like 5 minutes or less.
Okay, no, now I want to bet more.
If you lose the bet, you gotta take the pie instead of me. Any song requests the song that I've heard before?
Megalovania.
What? Megalovania? Too easy. What? What's that song? I don't know it. I mean, I know what it is now, but I don't even know how it goes. So, I don't know how that one goes. Is it?
Can you add a slide that says that we have officer positions available?
What officer position? Oh, at the end, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is a total wire mess. Okay, I'll just. What? You can play it.
Oh no, I was just moving it for you.
It's nice because I have the charger cable basically wrapped around it.
Can you teach me how to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Wait. How do you remember which key is which, bro? That's all I wanted to know, like the first part.
I think I have good pitch. It's a pitch. What's up?
Nice to see you.
Drafting out the versions for my game, a lot of assets and make it simpler.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, because I was worried because your game was really, really ambitious.
Well, I didn't think it was initially because like we just were working on like just 2 spaces.
Yeah.
And, like literally.
I think you need to focus in on like just the one mechanic, like the combat system. I would guess with a really simple overworld view,
Yeah.
and maybe you can finish. Because the goal is to finish in like 2 months and 2 weeks or something. Like the last meeting is December 1st. And the thing is, if you don't think that you can finish in just these 2 months, maybe try an even smaller project to get that experience. And then once you can finish that small one, then you can start tackling like your dream game, which is Chance Major. Because everyone's first game is going to be lacking in some ways, and that means you don't want to make your dream game your first game because you want your dream game to be your magnum opus, right?
Yes.
I'm going to start playing again.
The collapsible piano.
Yeah,
Is it yours?
it's mine.
I can't even play it.
Can I see?
Yeah, sure. Do you play the piano?
Sometimes.
Good enough.
There you go. Yeah. That's all I know.
You know, piano's, it's okay no matter how much you know. What do you want?
much to say about the officer positions, Rafa? Come
What's
here.
up?
Come here. Come here with this light.
You're taller than
Oh my
I
god,
thought
it's
you were.
so
You think? Yeah? Do I look smaller in Zoom?
Just a bit.
Yeah, officer positions.
I want to say, because I don't want people to hold themselves, like, this middle part, development starts now after pitch. Like, they can start now if they want, but next pitch is like, when they do the pitches, that's when development, like, begins.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh yeah, like start playing with you.
yeah, well, they should, hopefully they've been learning the whole semester, but, like, development starts now or after pitch. But, yeah, so office positions are, so just, like, net to do for detail.
But not like development. We're not starting yet development. We're starting with the learning. Learning is always keep learning.
Well, eventually development has to start. And the thing is, if I'll add a note actually. I'll say like,
But development starts after pitch. Come on, but don't wait to start learning.
yeah, I mean, because if people are ready to start making like their actual game, I wouldn't want to hold them back. But also, I'll just add a note about that as well. This font is so small.
I usually make the new title like 24.
Yeah, we need to
You're
change the
still
slide.
working on it?
Oh.
So there's something I wanted to talk to you and Josh about.
Yeah, what's up?
Because I think I mentioned it to you before about making a presentation
Oh, writing.
for the narrative element.
Yes.
I wanted to ask like how short do you want should you want me to
We're
make
going
it
to
just like a
do-
5-minute thing?
Yeah, we're going to do a parallel workshop.
A what?
So people are going to be splitting in parallel workshops. So at the same time, we're going to have people in here doing art, people learning art, and people somewhere else doing writing. So it'll be like an entire hour.
For today? Okay, I have a good day there.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's pretty much I got the stuff I got, I'm trying to compress into like 20 slides into a
Yeah.
thing, so I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's perfect, dude. I'm sure they will love it. And writing has been like this all the time, you know. But writing is so important. People are like, oh, the story doesn't matter. People are just, but bro, the story is everything. You don't have a story. You don't have a name mention your brain of the game, you know.
Right, it's like literally I'm in my intro to audio class right now, where we're having to analyze the designer's progress for like the clips that we're using.
Right.
And the sound designer I'm using is McKinney, who was the sound supervising editor for Space Jam.
Wow.
And he says in his master class, he looks at it from a narrative perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of just like an example, you have the hero and the villain firing guns at each other. The hero's gun will always be more dynamic.
Then you can build sounds on that.
Yeah. So like, because there's the whole like guy, the hero sounds like he wins. So like pretty much like that way it doesn't feel focused.
Yeah.
So like that's something you can't understand without understanding it.
Because like once you're done playing a game, once you finish all the mechanics, the levels, the only thing left is story. Story goes further. Right? People make lore, people read lore, lore keeps growing. It's
And you
really
got
important.
that story opportunities to expand.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
like Medal of Honor.
Yeah, and now that the character most of the time when he's a kid, or now he's in the future and can go crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that would be super cool. What is that?
What?
What is
Nothing. I was just playing. Song
Do you
request.
take requests?
I do, of course. Anything. That I actually.
Little Brown Jug.
I don't know how the song goes. I need to know how the song actually sounds.
Well, what's in your repertoire?
Like a lot of video game music, I guess. I mean, I just a song that I've heard.
Can you play Zelda?
Okay.
What's Zelda?
Okay, can you play Tetris?
Let me just think for a moment. I think it's the right key.
Which one are you trying to play? The Zelda or the Tetris one?
Zelda Tetris.
Okay, play Pac-Man.
I don't know if I can wait.
Mario Bros.
Which one?
Main theme.
Alright.
we're going to do it in reverse. We're going to have teams come up with a sign up in the room. We're not going to do a template. Because we want to make it as useful as possible. I feel that sometimes it just feels like busy work. Like another thing. And it's not useful. You look at it, you read it. But then
It makes sense for like the role you take on. Because like, I think what I think they do is having everybody who's a map producer or like game designer trying to work on it.
Totally.
Because like that was one of the things is like I kind of struggle with this game like artists finding the artists on my team say like what assets you have and things like that.
Totally.
Yeah, we're trying to simplify the process for sure. Like, it's pretty clear, like, because like the way we did it was like the right way to do it in industry, but for people who don't know what they're doing, it's a lot of time wasted. You just need to simplify it.
And that's why I approve of it because I'm treating this as the industry. So I can already like I have that mindset.
Yeah.
Totally.
So
But yeah, we just want to make sure people don't come away from being like, why did I waste so much time with all this management stuff?
Yeah,
And
they
could
need
have
to
just,
not come out with like empty hands.
I just have to make a list of things, and that's it. You know, that's really the most
hoping to
important.
get a different producer because I don't think I can do it again for
Yeah.
a semester.
Yeah,
So
that's
we'll
Like
see.
I want to do the training just like to kind of get
Yeah,
an
get him
idea,
up to
but I don't want to. Be
You can be the creative lead, for example. You can be the creative lead.
That's what I'm aiming
That's
for.
what you're aiming for?
And luckily,
Make design.
luckily, Jared was the main programmer.
Still on board?
Huh?
You're still on board?
He's still on board, and he said, thankfully, we can still use the majority of the coding that we have already. It's just now, like, we're more focusing on a different forms of how we're going to do asset and expert. And
Right.
we're cutting back on the exploration.
No, wait, what time is it?
Yeah, so
This is when people start
So
showing
it's
up.
already 80% done, but if we need anything,
Over.
Yeah, and then from there it's just publish. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Can you play Kingdom Hearts?
I'm playing my own song. Play what? Say it again?
Happy Bird? Flappy Bird?
Is that,
Happy birthday.
Sorry, that song's copyrighted.
No.
that was so good! I've never played that song before.
What about the Drake song?
Oh, I don't have to play that.
Can you play Can and D?
I can actually. I'll start with you. Glasses.
Needs more reverb.
It's too quiet.
Is the mic on? I have earphones.
They plug into your phone.
They don't have a plug. It's wireless.
It's wireless. Could you then work with the phone just for online?
Yeah.
Just answer them. I think like 3 minutes I could.
so hard to play on this.
It is because you can't really do the spacing.
Yeah, like I can't hit the note here very consistently, and like, but it's fun, and I can excuse all my mistakes on the piano. Chopsticks.
Connected to iPhone Penelope.
No, it's not chopsticks. It's
Oh, it's
chopsticks.
what? Welcome, Heart and Soul.
It's good. Yeah. So for these ones, I've only played with another one of these once in my life, and my friend said
It's your friend said what?
my friend said it's easier if you slide your finger back.
Yeah.
But
A lot of times I'm playing just all the way up here, all the chips on my it's hard to play.
That's because
the
you're
way you
thinking
would
real
play.
piano.
I know, but that's how I'm used. Like I play really on muscle memory. Oh my god, there's so many people. Okay, I'll turn
I got a muscle memory for you.
it away. We're literally full. Yo, Rafa, how do you want to split the slides? How do you want to split the slides between you and me? Do you want to present the whole thing, or do you want to actually like go back and forth?
Just go on the way like last time, and then we can just.
I do. In the previous ones, you spoke for like
Yeah.
most of it, so try to pass it off.
It's
Like,
harder.
like look at me, we'll make eye contact, like nod at each other.
Yeah,
No,
that's it.
yeah, at the beginning of every slide.
Let's wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Y'all can just move the slide. Yeah. And just keep track of make sure the stream is running. Check it.
You're listening to the audio?
Yeah, I'm listening to the stream, but
How is
also
the
it's not good right now.
Okay, good.
Actually, can you do some testing? Just
Test.
yeah. We okay.
Alright, great. Probably gonna start right when Rafa gets back. No, I still have some time.
Connected to iPhone Penelope.
Not enough chairs.
Not enough chairs.
Not available. Table not available.
They're just in the aisle. And then when we bring in a table, like when we do an activity on tables, you can plug them in this table. But to watch the slides and stuff, all right, we should get ready to start. Wrap up.
We should.
Yep. Good?
Okay. Wait a second.
Alright, welcome everyone to the third official meeting of the Game Development Club at SGSU. Thank you everyone for coming today. Okay, let's start with the usual, right? Let's go for an icebreaker. Everyone, get out your phones, scan the QR codes in the two screens. Everyone got it? Thumbs up?
Got it?
I'm not recognizing it.
Everyone who got it? Thumbs up? Thumbs up? Got it? Thumbs up? Okay, let's go for it. Okay, so look at this screen. The results are going to display here. So, first off, how do you feel today? Oh, we got some people okay, spicy, alright. Happy? Who's scared? Why are you guys scared? Come on, man, it's supposed to be chill. Okay, and next, second question. So, what do you guys think is essential for a good pitch for a video game? Let's build a word cloud with your responses. Confidence, okay. Communication. Kindness, among us, of course. Fun, good. Yeah, confidence. Confidence is a huge one. Okay, team. Okay, so we're saying confidence, a team, you gotta be clear, you gotta have an idea. So let's go on with the presentation. So today we're kicking off with this being the game development workshop for the semester. So yeah. Okay, so this is what the production schedule is going to look like. So we put it in both screens. So this is where we are right now. This is the whole production schedule for the semester. We're currently under pre-production. Pre-production is when you're planning the game, planning everything before you do it. So today we're starting with the pitch workshop. Then we're going to be moving into pitches and team forming in the next couple weeks. Then we got game design, setup, learn your game engines, learn programming, learn art, learn everything, and then we move into production. So we're going to go straight into development, make your games, workshops, play testing, events with people in the game industry, and then post-production. You're going to be releasing your game, doing marketing for it, and then just the final release you can show your friends, your family, everyone around here, something you can plug in your resume and be proud of. Okay? So, pitch workshop, what we're talking about today. How are we going to make you make a good pitch? So, Okay, what's the outline for today, Josh?
Yeah, so first we're going to talk about how you can come up with a good idea for your game. Then we're going to talk about scoping it to make sure it's actually doable and by the end of the semester. We're going to talk a little bit about the game design document and how you come up with the idea of everything that's going to be in your game. And then we'll have a little bit about presenting, like doing your pitch yourself, like the style of thing, confidence, clear, having graphics. We're going to talk about that as well. And then, yeah.
Okay. So how do you come up with a great game idea to pitch? And especially an idea that can be doable in this semester. So, the idea. First off, make it simple. You don't want to complicate yourself. For some of you, it's your first time making a game. Some of you also have experience. But the idea is to finish a game by this semester. By the end of the semester, you're going to have a full game you can show to others. So try to make it simple. Try to make it accessible. Make something that everyone can play, no matter their skill gap. And then make it a simple idea. Simple ideas spread way faster than ideas that are complicated. If it takes you 30 seconds to explain the idea of your game, more people are going to hear, more people are going to play your game. Also, make it unique. Don't copy games that are in the industry. You can grab inspiration sometimes, but if you just blatantly copy, that's not going to be good marketing for your game. Then, that way, if you make something unique, people in the industry are not going to be able to copy you either. How can you copy Mario Bros, right? It's so unique. So, you can also try to make it relatable. Make the player relate with the game in some way so that they can deepen their connection with the game. So, what is something you would like to see in games? You can be like, oh, competitive games, for example. Valorant, competitive shooters. Oh, they make you sweat. They're really hard. I'm going to make a competitive game that's easy because I hate competitive games that are hard, right? So make it something relatable, something you would like to see in games. And also, what is something you hate about the current state of games? I hate that games are too hard. I hate that games are too easy. So try to innovate with something that relates to you, and then that will relate to many more people that feel like you. So, Josh, what can we do about scope?
Yeah, so we want to make your game, you want to make your game really short, really simple, but that doesn't mean it's going to be like unfinished. It should still be complete. There should be some clear gameplay progression, like it gets harder, new mechanics, while still being simple, and a complete story, which we'll talk about a little bit later. The final meeting, which is the final presentation, is December 1st, which is a little more than 2 months away. So really think of a game that you can actually do in that time frame. I promise it's possible, because game jams get done in much less time. But of course, you have to learn everything, but 2 months should be enough time for a simple idea if you can scope it properly. And the most important thing is just reduce complexity. So,
Yeah, so in terms of gameplay progression, how is your game going to work? So I've been reading this book lately. I really recommend it to you all. It's called Flow by Michal Csikszentmihalyi. I'm butchering his name here. But yeah, this talks about what makes a flow experience in your life. It says that flow leads to happiness, a flow experience. So for example, someone in a competition of chess in the finals, it's going to be a flow experience. So the challenge is going to match the skills. A professional chess player knows how to play chess, knows that techniques. So the challenge matches his skills. Then he's going to be fully concentrated on the task because he completely forgets about everything around him and just focuses on the game of chess. Then you also have clear feedback on the game. If your enemy is eating all your pawns, eating all your pieces, you're clearly losing. So you can see if you're losing or winning in the game. And there's a feeling of control over the task. You move the chess pieces as you like, and no one's moving the chess pieces for you. This is a problem with most games that have RNG or random number generation. They just take control of the player. So think how you can incorporate these ideas to make a game idea that is a flow experience, an enjoyable experience, an experience where the challenge of the game matches the skills. So if it's a super hard game and you're just playing, it's going to be super hard. It's just going to be a challenge you cannot even start. Then concentration on the task, have clear feedback on what's going on, a level of progression, something that tells you how you're progressing in the game. And make sure you give the player a feeling of control. Give him agency. So another important thing for a game is to have a complete story. Have a cycle that has a start and an end. If you don't have a cycle that starts and ends, you're not going to have a full story that relates to the players. So in writing, they usually use these 5 sections. You have an exposition where the player is exposed to what happens, then a rising action, then a climax, which is the biggest point in the story, then a falling action, and then a resolution of the problem. So an example is the Legend of Zelda, right? Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. You got this kid in the Kingdom of Hyrule. Then everything is put at stake because of an enemy called Ganondorf. Then he must get the Triforce and defend the town. Done. So you got an exposition that the town is in danger. Rising action. He becomes a hero. He trains. He becomes better. A climax. You fight the main villain, Ganondorf. Falling action. Then everyone thanks you in the kingdom, everything, and then resolution. The story is over, everyone's happy, and you defended the kingdom. If you don't complete this cycle, the story is going to feel incomplete, and the player is not going to be able to relate to it.
So, to help you kind of come up with an idea to make your game small, there's some tips. Make the game take place in a single room. That would reduce any coding that involves separate levels. It would reduce the amount of art needed with backgrounds and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with having a game that takes place in a single room. Same thing, if there's a story, make it just last one day or less, and the story can take place over 1 hour. Of course, this grand story is like Zelda, but you can just tell a really simple story as well, as long as it still has the start-end cycle feeling with the resolution. There's nothing wrong with a short story. Another thing, coding to make the game about one mechanic. Well, that also reduces the coding load, reduces the art, reduces the game design complexity to just focus on one specific mechanic instead of trying to bring together a bunch of different things. And specifically for art, make a game where characters don't have to be animated. If your game requires like running cycles or attacking animations, try to think of a way to not require that from your artists. And don't worry about making your game like too simple. Oh, my game just takes place over like 30 minutes and it's in one room and you just do one thing. That's really not a problem because the shorter your game is, the more you'll be able to polish it and the game will look very like clean and finished by the end of it. Versus being like a more complicated game, but it's really clear that you were rushed or there's something that you could have done better.
So there's a game called Rules of Play, there's a book called Rules of Play, which is kind of the Bible of game design. Our paragraph I really like that it says is, you should finish all of your game, complete the full game in 20% of the time. Then the rest is just for polishing. If you have all the building blocks ready at the beginning of development, then you have so much time to keep polishing, make it look nice. So for example, Mario Bros. They just started with squares, little shapes that jump around. No art, no music, no sound. They just created the building blocks first, 20% of the game. That's the full game. The full game in 20% of the time. And then just leave the rest to make it a really cool game. So now let's talk about the pitch itself. You are going to stand where Josh and I are today, and you're going to deliver your game idea to all of your peers over here. So how can we make it something effective? So first of all, making slides. So if you want to make slides, please, no essays. If you just get it full of text, paragraphs, people are just going to keep reading, not pay attention. It's better if you're clear with little sentences, and then just talk. Just show your passion, show your ideas. Then remark the differentiators of your game. If you don't mention something about your game that's unique, that's not going to be attractive to people. You just say, oh, we're making another floppy brain. They're going to be like, we have like 100 clones of those. Remark the differentiators. You can say, oh, we're making a floppy brain. But every time you flap, a new enemy spawns. Or something like that. Make it unique. Then you can also add drawings, graphics. You can draw by hand. Just grab inspiration to make it visual. This, for example, right here is a mood board. A mood board is a panel where you put visuals that inspire your game. So for example, this one is about a Metroidvania game. So we have a couple of characters, we have references to other games, and then just put it together to create an idea of what you want to make. Grab inspiration from everywhere, put it in one single picture, show that to the club. They're going to love it. Then let's talk about the goal. What is the goal of this presentation? What is the goal of standing here and pitching others? The goal is to get others excited about your idea, get them passionate. So to get them fired up about their idea, you're going to be making a team out of that idea, get them fired up, talk to them about what's unique about your game, make a mood board, make it visual, make it short, and then gather a team. You're going to be gathering a team around that. So tell the club what you're making, what is your idea, answer questions that others may have, ask questions so that you can get people to connect with you, connect with others, just be like, hey, give me your Discord, let's work together. I got this idea, maybe you like it, and just start building your teams after we pitch. So, recruiting?
So yeah, a big part of the pitches is to see if you can get any other people, coders, artists to join your team to help. So if you need specific roles filled, That could be anything, you know, programmer, artist, but also music or sound or writing. Make it really clear in your pitch what you're looking for. That way people who have those skills and like your game can approach you or you can become aware of them. Have a clear deadline. Most of you guys, or I hope you can set the deadline to be December 1st, being the final showcase. I'd love to see many different completed games. If for some reason you want to make a game that's larger and won't be finished, make that clear in your pitch so that people who want that game by December 1st won't be joining your team and realize that you're not going to have something by that time. And make sure your stakeholders have their outcome. This is kind of what I was just saying. Everyone on your team is a stakeholder in the project. They all want something. They're part of your team for a reason. It could just be to have fun, but it's probably to learn, get something on your resume, actually release a game and get some feedback online. Make sure that if you are making a game, or if you're joining a team for a game, your needs in that sense will be satisfied.
Yeah, so let's talk. This is just an introduction. So we have an awesome activity plan today. So, workshop chop. So, activity. We're hosting a pitch competition today with you all in a couple minutes. So, what's going to be the activity? The prize for today, so everyone, a drum roll. The winner is going to give us officers a pie in the face. Okay, so the rules of the game today. First, we're going to need some volunteers. These volunteers are going to represent a creative lead of the game. A creative lead is someone that leads the idea and makes the decisions. So, do we have any volunteers in the room to be creative leads? Please come over here with Josh and I. Any volunteers? Hey, volunteer, go on. Don't be shy, don't be shy. You're just going to be leading a team that is going to be working. So, any volunteers?
If you don't got this, you got nothing. This is the foundation.
This is your chance to do something
Hey,
great.
there we go. Anyone else? Hey! One more for our guards. There we go. Awesome. So, next slide, please. So, each volunteer grab a sticky note from the blackboard. And don't reveal it to anyone. Okay. Everyone has some sticky note now. Okay. So, next slide. Don't reveal. So now one of you guys is going to grab a table, sit somewhere, and you're going to be assembling a team, like a creative group. So you're going to go over there, assemble a team with you to make this idea a reality. And then, so you're going to be assembling team members, and you will have 15 minutes to come up with a unique game idea, and then we'll have a competition. You're going to get 1 minute to present it to your club. So 1 minute to present it in the pitch competition, and go! 15 minutes, let's go!
Oh, can you get the people? Wait, can you work on the Discord setup? Do you have the prompts for the Discord users? Sure. Can you just get the call, or can I do you have the, wait.
Can we cut on Discord?
Yeah, can I drop the Discord? We're just going to show on the stream.
Give me a second.
Hello?
Wait, I'm not.
Hello. How is everyone doing in the Discord?
Hello.
So I can see. How many of you are
Oh,
there?
I see.
10? 10, sorry. So, just like how we're getting people in person to do this activity, we're going to get a prompt to all of you in general voice, hopefully, and you guys can just discuss your ideas regarding the topic, and hopefully you can get something out of this activity as well. Any questions?
Do we have the timer?
So we gotta make it. We
Yeah,
gotta
okay.
make it a game pitch with the idea the same but different.
Yeah. Well, the idea, like, just come up with something. Think about everything we talked about, like keeping the scope really small, keeping the mechanics unique, stuff like that, and just see what you can come up with in this time. And it could become your project for the workshop if everyone is interested, or if you're interested in the idea you come up with. Do you have do you have the prompt? Did you send it? Okay.
It's the same but different.
Oh, just the. Oh, is that it? The same but different. Yeah. So good luck, everyone. Feel free to talk or in the general voice or in your voice. All right. Go back to the timer. Keep showing the timer.
to plan for it. If we plan for a place for the camera on the slides, then it won't happen again.
I can make the camera smaller as well.
Yeah, I don't. This isn't on right now, so it's like this was only during the slides. So.
Okay, okay.
gets to present first. Yeah, you can go back and
Okay, everyone, gather around for presentation number 1. Okay, and we'll be starting our competition in 3, 2, 1, go! You have a minute.
Have you ever had therapy before? Me neither. So what we're playing in this game called Repair Kit, where you are working as a repairman at an antique shop, where you fix multiple things such as toys, lockets, dolls, etc. So the premise of the game is that customers come in with their broken items. You fix their items. While fixing their items, you also talk to them. You learn about their trauma. And this is mostly a visual novel aspect where while you're fixing the items, you're also talking to the customers, and you will have choices in the game. So your choices matter because you're talking to customers. You can be compassionate, you can be an asshole, you can be indifferent, and in the end, you'll get their items fixed and also learn more about themselves. And it's very similar to things as Paper Please and Coffee Talk. And this is the visual aspect of it. The visual games.
Everyone, give it up for each other. Okay, who's next? Okay, are you ready? Yes. Time starts in 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so this is our game, Gratitude. This is a very simple duality game. The idea of the game is that it's kind of a platformer that is survival time-based. And what makes a duality game is that when you click the screen, your gravity shifts. So there's default gravity, and then you can fly upwards, basically. And the idea of the game is that it's about a minute, less than a minute every level, so that's very simple, and the background should be roughly the same. And as the time runs down, all the projectiles get faster, you might see more of them, it might be even harder projectiles, to give the players a sense of difficulty and more rewarding when you actually beat the level. And from level to levels, we have the basic projectiles here in this picture, but we haven't drawn some other projectiles, but one idea we had was this projectile that you see in the very beginning as the game starts, and it will fade. So you have to keep track of where the projectiles were, and because they're visible, you gotta be careful or you'll lose in that level.
And that's Gratitude.
Okay, next team presenting. Who's next? Alright, go for it. Alright, give it up, everyone! Okay, are you ready to present?
Yes.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so our game is called Hear No Evil, See No Evil, Smell No Evil. The entire mechanic is if you want one sense, you have to lose another. So let's say you want to see, you have to put on earmuffs, and now you can actually see. But if you want to hear, then put on a blindfold. Now you can hear. So the entire mechanic would be a escape system where there's monsters that one is camouflage but really loud. So now you have to use the mechanic of where you can hear, but now you can't see if you want to see which direction it's coming from. Or there's other monsters that's really silent, but you can still see them, right? So if you want to. Anyway, so we're going to have a 5 health system. Oh, 3 health system. And the bait would be a blood transfusion, right? It's a blood transfusion bag, so the monster can smell it. You can either use the bait, the monster, or kill yourself. The system will be a secret weapon,
Okay, you get 10 bonus seconds. Go!
Anyways, there will be secret weapons below, so you can't just kill them directly right away. You have to go find them. So you can either get choices. You go straight for the exit or find the weapon and kill the monster. We were thinking 3D first person. As I feel that's the best way to work with horror. And that's.
And this is the best representation I can do.
Woo! Get up! Okay, and what do we have next? All right, give it up for them, everyone. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
So our game is it's a platformer roguelike kind of game where you're an energy creature that is trying to get the power bank to save the world from robots that absorb too much power. And the main mechanic that you use is that you're transmitting the power lines, trying to avoid robots as they chase you around each platform. There's multiple platforms. Sister. So one of the main mechanics that you can use to stop robots is that there's power-ups that overcharge your abilities, where you can then it's kind of gruesome. You go in, you just get absorbed into the robot and overcharge them, causing them to explode. And then and the main goal is to get the power banks, save the world, and give them energy, I guess. And that's our game called Resistor.
Woo! Get up for the Resistor! Okay, are we missing any teams? Okay, so over there. Come here.
Also, you should get the Discord.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. All right, give it up for everyone. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, welcome to Blocktown. This is a 2D platformer plus Tetris. Basically, you have very well PvP co-op solo, but we're prioritized co-op mode. For example, I'm going to be this blue 3D box, and Allison is going to be the Tetris, who's going to help me get to the goal.
Each level you have a set number of blocks, and then you be able to place it wherever you want. So you can place it like this.
For example, right there, Allison is this block. So, it's first level, let's say I can jump up here. By sometimes jump here, so we need another block to get into the top right there. This is our goal. So Allison is placing that block up here. So I can wall it off this block up here, use some baby fire goal. And that is basically the co-op game of Lockdown.
Okay, and next up, we're going to hear the team on Discord do their own presentation. So let me get them here. Let's get them ready. Okay. Hello, did you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay, awesome. So would you like to present your game? Let me put you in full screen over here. Okay, here we go. Okay, go for it, guys.
So our game idea is this called Train to Nowhere. The idea is that you are on the eponymous train to nowhere and your ultimate objective is to get off. Every time you are going from, it's a 2D platformer where you're going from left to right, of course, and every time you enter a new cart, the cart is the exact same as the one you were just in, but very, very slightly modified. Your ultimate goal is, of course, to get off the train, but you might be able to uncover the story of what happened on the train, or what the train even is, by exploring the train and ultimately uncovering its stories.
Okay, and what was the name of your game again?
Train to Nowhere.
Train to Nowhere. Everyone, give it up for should stand in line right over here. Okay, so this is going to be an applause and cheer competition. The team who gets the most cheers and applauses will be winning. So, okay, first up, we got Team Block Jump. Okay, next up we got Team Retherapy. Next up we got Grammy 2. Hear no evil, see no evil, smell no evil. Transistor. And finally, last but not least, Train to Nowhere. Now, our judge, our advisor James, will be doing the final decision. The final decision is everyone wins. Let's go! Your officers will be getting piped in the face. So, officers, come here. Okay. Grab another place per person. Go for it, go for it. Hey guys, is it me or the officer? Okay. Okay. So we'll begin now. Now, go for both of us. Ready? Go. Okay, now, after all that cool stuff, let's conclude today's meeting. Everyone, a round of applause for participating. Thank you. So, before you all leave, we'll be sending you a Google form. This will be a huge Google form with everything we'll need for that semester. So fill it up when you get to home, and it's going to be the first raffle ticket of that semester, so you can get a prize at the end. This will enter you as a member of the club, so that you'll be a part of the game development workshop, and we'll have questions about what we can do to make the club better for you. Yep, next. Thank you, everyone, for coming, and also another announcement, we're going to be recruiting officers. So let me introduce formally our newest member. Fine, everyone, give it up for
is Hong, and I'm a freshman, and my role is stream coordinator to help the Twitch streaming and also other stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, Hong. Build up in that form, there's going to be a category, and I think that's everything we have planned for today.
One more thing. Next week, we're doing pitches for real. If you like your idea you came up with here, feel free to connect with the people who you work with. Prepare a pitch for next week, where we'll do real recruiting, and you'll be outlining who you need on your team. And after that pitch, development basically starts. You can start now if there's already programmers. If you want to have a little demo maybe for the pitch. But we'll start really helping with development and getting things moving starting next week after the pitch.
And then we promise